Welcome back to GearWire.com. My name is Bill Holland. I'm going to show you in this video how to use the Blofeld as kind of a live PA device. A lot of people use Ableton Live with plugins and strictly plugins, but there are other people who use hardware. Now the Blofeld's pretty inexpensive in terms of how how rack mount and desktop synthesizers go. It's pretty affordable, and it actually allows you a wider range of sound and more reliable in terms of how it runs with Ableton Live. So you're not risking crashing Ableton with plugins. You're mainly running MIDI data in Ableton Live. What this frees you up to do is actually go back to the old school of hardware, but with the advantage that you can have all your sequences right here at your fingertips via software on a laptop. So what I've done here is I've hooked it up here via USB. You'll see a USB cable here. And in session mode I have 3 clips here. And what I've done is I have my filter cut off way down, so I can bring that up. Show you how you can kind of use this live as one instrument in a performance. I'm not using anything else. This is all Blofeld. One thing to get really interesting effects is if you go up to your oscillators, and I'm going to switch over to my second clip here. And what I can do is I can select the octave range and actually change it up on the fly. Same to this other one. Now you can also achieve something interesting by changing up the semitone live. Keep in mind as well that you have the LFO and matrix at your disposal. So I can take LFO1 and assign it to whatever I want. In this case, maybe I'll assign it to my cutoff on my filter, or pitch. Apply it to noise as well. And then control the amount. Here's cutoff and resonance. Keep in mind, I'm mainly repeating just a single series of notes. It's 4 measures. And then what I can do live to kind of mix this up a little bit is actually go over to my effects here, and I have an arpeggiator and a note length control applied. So note length does something like this. Extends the length of the notes, and you can have this on a knob, so you can do kind of get some really bizarre delay effects. Again, all of my sound is running right out of the Blofeld. None of this is coming from Ableton Live, only MIDI notes. You can adjust the gate as well. And if you want to get a range of notes without having to write new notes, you can actually use the arpeggiator. You can either use a few steps or a lot. You can also increase the distance. This becomes way more obvious if I switch over to a single note or single chord progression like I have here. And then you can change up the actual way the arpeggiator plays. And then use the filter to finish up the track. My name is Bill Holland, and that was a basic live PA setup with the Blofeld synthesizer from Waldorf.